Commencing system intrusion. Activating disruptor. Enemy sentry deleted. Hijacking session. Ice pick online. Commencing system intrusion. We are done here.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an awesome trailer that was. Operation Absolute Zero looks freaking fantastic. Of course, we knew this was going to be coming to the game tomorrow for the PlayStation 4 first, but beforehand, all we had was a blog post and a couple of images, right? We really didn't get to see what content was going to be added to the game until today, and I've got to say, this content looks freaking fantastic. So first things first, we have Zero, who's going to be the 11th specialist here in Black Ops 4. She looks really powerful, man. Her EMP grenade, as well as her hacking device, it looks like she is going to be able to completely nullify and shut down the opposing team. I have to wonder, does her hacking device completely destroy enemy kill streaks? Because if so, that's really good. Like, that's really freaking powerful. That's basically the entire EMP kill streak from previous Call of Duty games as a specialist ability, which can be used multiple times per game if you're actually using the equipment charge. So that's going to be interesting to see how she plays out. Of course, she will be available to everybody. If you guys don't know, Zero will be unlocked by completing Tier 1 of the new Battle Pass, which will go live when this operation goes live on your platform of choice. So basically, you play for an hour of in-game playtime, then you get Zero forever there on out. I think it's actually a pretty good system. Moving along from the specialist here, let's talk about Blackout here a little bit, because we finally get to see Hijacked in action. We all knew it was coming, but we finally get to see Hijacked, and interestingly enough, they actually gave it a slightly different layout than what we saw back in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which I imagine was necessary to make the map work within the Blackout game mode. But of course, I'm very interested to drop in on Hijacked and explore the entire boat and see all there is to see. Speaking of seeing things, as you guys can see here, we have new fall trees with this map update, which is interesting, right? Everybody kind of thought this was going to be a winter update, therefore there would be snow, maybe more pine trees, things like that. But keep in mind, the Blackout map is set in Northern California, so it makes sense that there wouldn't be snow absolutely everywhere or anything like that. They are going to be revamping the entire map for the holiday season. We didn't really get to see any of the decorations here in this trailer, but it will be part of the update, which I'm definitely interested in checking out. And of course, we have the new vehicle in Blackout, which has a mounted machine gun, so I have a feeling lots of people are really going to be enjoying that. Next up, let's talk about the brand new weapons. Once again, we knew they were coming, but finally we get to see what they actually look like in-game. These will be unlocked via the Battle Pass, but we don't know at what point in the new Battle Pass. Keep in mind, they have revamped the Battle Pass to be 100 tiers as compared to 200 tiers, so they're going to be available at some points between 2 and 100. I imagine they will be there towards the end of the tier progression, right? Because, of course, Activision is Activision. They're going to want us to grind for these new weapons or simply buy them outright. So I imagine they're going to be up there towards 50, 75, and maybe 100, because keep in mind, there's also a melee weapon that's coming along with the submachine gun and the new assault rifle. But speaking of weapons here, we have new Mastercraft variants of the Vapor and the Paladin. Each one looks absolutely freaking fantastic. And we also get a look at expect new camos, reactive camos, and new skins for our specialists. Now, this actually has me concerned. I've seen some concern coming from you guys in the comments of my videos as well. With them adding new camos, it's always possible that they will devalue the camos you have to actually earn by making the DLC camos even better than the ones that you actually earn. And case in point, in my opinion, and keep in mind everything is subjective, but this Fire and Ice camo that we see here on the KN54, that might be my favorite looking camo they've ever added to the Call of Duty series. If this is a reactive camo, I hope it is. I hope this is a reactive camo specifically for the KN, because if you can put that camo on every gun in the game, I might just stop my Dark Matter grind now, because that camo is already way better looking than Dark Matter in my opinion. I think it looks absolutely freaking fantastic, and I would put it on every single weapon if I had the ability to. So we're going to have to wait and see how it plays out. We do know that they are going to be retroactively putting reactive camos on existing weapons. So for example, the KN could be one of those new weapons with this operation. They could also add a reactive camo to the Vapor, for example, or the Outlaw, or basically just all the guns that don't have reactive camos as of right now. It's possible that any of them will start getting reactive camos once Operation Absolute Zero goes live on your platform. So time will tell, I suppose, ladies and gentlemen. And with that all out of the way, with the trailer out of the way, I suppose you guys want me to talk about DLC1 a little bit, because if you guys don't know, the entire DLC1 was pretty much leaked, right? The Zombies map is actually able to be played if you live in Australia. Also, if you live in Australia, you can play on the 2 new multiplayer maps, which I leaked on my channel here a couple of days ago. Of course, Madagascar as well as Elevation. They are in the game. They're able to be played and downloaded if you live in Australia. But as of right now, we don't have a trailer. We have no official trailer whatsoever. They haven't even officially acknowledged that these maps are available in Australia right now, which leads me to believe that this is a bug. This is not intended to go live. They have not advertised DLC1 whatsoever here for Black Ops 4, so my bet is, and of course it's just speculation, but I don't think any of this was supposed to happen. I don't think Australian people are supposed to be able to have access to this content, which makes it even more funny. Now, right now I'm actually showing you guys the multiplayer maps, once again, Elevation as well as Madagascar, and I know that zombie spoilers are a very big deal, and I will never try to spoil you guys in any way, shape, or form when it comes to zombies, but I would like to show you guys this very short clip right here, just to let you know that yes, indeed, DLC1 Zombies is available in Australia, and to be aware, because chances are spoilers will be posted online within the next couple of hours or so, right? People are playing the map right now, even though I don't think they're supposed to. Now, it's possible that at some point after this video goes live, Activision or Treyarch will come out and say, oh, look at this, DLC1, it's also coming out this Friday or something, but I don't see that happening, because as of right now, they have not mentioned the Black Ops Pass even once. They haven't even acknowledged any of the leaks or these new maps or anything like that. I don't think we're supposed to see this stuff yet, but once again, you can if you actually live in Australia, which is really, really freaking funny. Now, because this stuff is available officially from the store in Australia, we actually get access to some official art and some official marketing material for DLC1. The Zombies map is going to be called Dead of the Night, which actually makes a lot of sense given the leaks. The leaks were translated, and I said in my video as much, they were a rough translation, but the translation was Night of the Dead, which a lot of people thought was weird because the very first Zombies map, if you guys don't know, Dr. Untoten, that translates to Night of the Undead, right? So it would be weird if here in Black Ops 4 we got a Zombies map called Night of the Dead. It's way too close, but apparently the map is actually going to be called Dead of the Night, and the multiplayer maps, once again, Madagascar and Elevation, they are going to be part of what Activision is calling Multiplayer Map Pack 1. Keep in mind, this is official art that came from these stores in Australia, so it actually is a thing, right? But the big question on everybody's mind right now is, when is this content going to be available worldwide, and was it supposed to go live in Australia? Because I don't think it actually was. Now, this stuff, I should actually mention as well, this is Black Ops Pass content. If you're thinking that maybe one of these multiplayer maps is going to be free, or the Zombies map may be free, no. This is all Black Ops Pass content. You need to purchase the Black Ops Pass if you want access to the Dead of the Night Zombies map, or the Madagascar multiplayer map, or the Elevation multiplayer map, once again, all of which I have shown you early gameplay of here in this video. As always, I will keep you guys posted with more details as they become available, because this is a really, really weird situation. I've said time and time again, right? I love Black Ops 4. I love Treyarch. I'm a big fan of Treyarch in all of their games, but it's very clear, even to someone like me, that this game was not ready to be launched when it did. They had to push it forward to try and beat Red Dead Redemption 2, and in my opinion, that caused a huge domino effect that has affected pretty much every aspect of the game, from zombies being super buggy and nearly unplayable in certain states, the multiplayer having countless issues, we don't even have leaderboards or combat records as of right now, and now DLC1 is accidentally being leaked after it was already leaked via a bunch of other mediums, including the Call of Duty companion app. Like, this game, from a technical standpoint, has been a huge dumpster fire, one giant mess, and I can't imagine how stressful this has to be on the folks over there at Treyarch, because if they just simply had an extra month to get all their ducks in a row, probably none of this would have happened. But of course, the game did release when it did, and it released in the state that it did, and as a result, all this stuff is actually happening, which is interesting. It's super interesting to watch, like, from a spectator perspective, just as somebody who enjoys watching everything unfold. It's interesting how this year is playing out, but my goodness, it has been one crazy roller coaster so far, and I imagine it's only going to get worse as we get closer to the holiday season. But ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you guys here in this video. Thank you guys all so much for listening. Once again, I will keep you posted with more details and more news as it becomes available, and fingers crossed that somebody at Treyarch or Activision or somewhere comes out and explains what's happening with DLC 1. If it's not supposed to be released, simply say so. Then maybe give us a ballpark. Say, yeah, that's coming out in early 2019 or something like that. We don't need official dates or anything, but just let us know what's actually happening here, Treyarch. Communication is key. It always has been, and it always will be. But once again, guys, I'll keep you posted with more details as they become available. But until then, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Drop me a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Wait a minute, stop everything. Video's not done yet. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't make this stuff up, I swear. So, 5 hours or so after the new multiplayer maps started to appear on YouTube and Twitch, Treyarch finally decided to give us an official statement. And this video was like 2 minutes away from being finished rendering. I had to cancel all of that. And instead of redoing the entire video, I'm going to throw this in here at the very end. Treyarch did confirm that, yes, DLC 1 going live early was not supposed to happen. But they also confirmed that DLC 1 is coming out tomorrow, along with an official trailer, which... Who does that? Who has people pay for Black Ops Pass content? A $50 Black Ops Pass, right? And you don't even advertise when your Black Ops Pass content is going to be coming out until the day it's apparently going to be released. Like, maybe you should advertise, hey, Black Ops Pass content coming next week, which would maybe therefore get more people to want to buy the pass. Like, what is with this marketing? But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, along with Operation Absolute Zero coming to the PlayStation 4 tomorrow, we're also going to be getting DLC 1, which will include that new zombies map as well as the 2 new multiplayer maps. Those are all coming to the PlayStation 4 tomorrow, and then probably next week for the Xbox One and the PC. Once again, guys, I will keep you posted with more details as they become available. I considered just posting this video and then putting a pinned comment letting you guys know about this, but instead I figured I should throw this in here at the very end to let you guys know what's happening. But once again, I will keep you guys posted with more details. What a dumpster fire this entire situation has been, but regardless, man, new content tomorrow. Very excited about that. Once again, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Drop me a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.